So let's go through more of this. So Krishna, right? One of the types of beings that we hear about in the Mahabharata, because there are others. They describe reptilians in the Mahabharata too. They're called the rock. I forget.
I've got to get you the updated pictures.
Yeah, these are old ones.
No, they're the incorrect ones too.
Oh, they're incorrect. Okay.
They're coloring and all that. That was wrong.
Okay, but how accurate are these?
These are accurate.
Okay, so this is one of the inner Earth groups, which actually look like people from Africa. So that was one of the things I had real trouble with other insiders. Remember, I told you this, Corey, that nobody wanted to say that there were black-looking people anywhere but on Earth. And it was like there's this racism inside the cabal. They don't want black people to know that they have extraterrestrial ancestry.
Right. And you were being told that black people didn't serve.
Didn't serve in the space program.
Right. And there were people from all races that were serving. Yeah.
Very interesting. Then we have this really cool thing. This showed up very recently. This is one of the most recent things, tying into this mystery of the Olmecs. Now, who are the Olmecs? It was actually, apparently, these people. This is Ambassador Mika. And we're going to see here in just a second, I'm going to go forward, Olmec heads that look just like him. And you can see here 26 sites throughout Mesoamerica, Central America, in which, as it says here, a series of these gigantic heads, and I'm just going to show you the heads very briefly here. These heads are enormous in size, and a lot of people don't know about this. You don't see this very much, but these heads are huge, and there's at least 10 of them that are this big. And here's, so they get dug up out of the ground, and now it appears that Ambassador Mika, let's just back up a second, and we'll get back to that slide of him. How did you meet Ambassador Mika, and what is their relationship to this whole cosmic story that we're seeing?
Ambassador Mika was introduced to me by Tier Air, basically.
Right.
And Mika introduced himself as a representative who did a very similar job as what I'm being asked to do from one of the closest stars to ours. And that they were very excited about where we are and how we're about to end the control system by the Draco, which they had done 3 generations before. So they're excited that we're about to gain our freedom, and they want very much to come in and advise us and assist us.
And a very close friend of mine had an incredible dream right almost to the day that Corey got this information, that was of people who appeared to be black giving an incredible amount of information about various tactics of how to defeat these same beings that we're going to be having to go up against as we go through this transformation. Because it's not like they all just get wiped away in one big step, right? This is a battle that we have to fight.
Yeah, it's a multi-stage battle.
Right. All of this stuff that we were looking at with those triangular craft, that's actually an Earth Alliance thing they now have under their control, which is capable of defeating the Draco ships, or the Dark Fleet at least.
Correct. The ICC has all of the most advanced technology, and somehow that technology got disseminated down to this Earth Alliance group.
Now, okay, so the 2016 election, obviously very contentious. And we see this Pizzagate stuff start to happen. WikiLeaks describing pedophilia and Satanism at the highest levels. And now we're seeing, and you were actually giving me some breadcrumbs, the FBI insider that just came out recently. I'm going to talk about this again in a lot more detail tomorrow night. FBI insider saying they're getting ready to file actual criminal charges against some of the highest level Illuminati/Cabal people in the U.S. government. Yes.
Yeah, they've appointed secret grand juries.
Say that again, because we couldn't hear it.
Secret grand juries have been appointed.
Yeah. This is very big stuff. I have been getting, this is something that I can say, I've been getting dream after dream after dream after dream, night after night, preparing me that the work that we've been doing, we in this community, is about to go so big that this is stuff that everybody's going to be talking about. That's why I do consider what we're doing tonight to be a historical event, and I'm so glad that you all have been here with us for this event. I've really hoped that with this slideshow that we can kind of put this all together and get into this whole thing of try to summarize Corey's story in one actual talk, which it's very hard to do that. As you can see, it's very complex.
Then you get another mind wipe and more screen memories. So you have what the non-terrestrials did and then what the rehab agents did. And it's usually the rehab agents' mind control and screen memories that cause the most problems for experiencers.
Now, based on what you've told me personally from the cosmic beings that we're about to get into here, and we're going to see some great images of them, they said to you through me, and I feel like I'm kind of the guinea pig or the canary in the coal mine for everybody else right now, that if I do enough work, that I would be able to remember more of these things that actually happen, but you got to break through this sort of electrochemical barrier that is created in your mind. So how is there going to be changes in the physics of the Earth or changes in consciousness that will allow people to start remembering this and that the mind control won't work anymore?
Well, obviously the mind control is not working the way it used to. The reptilians, or not just the reptilians, but the group that they're a part of, this conglomerate, for over 6,000 years, they've had technology in orbit that controls our behavior the way they want. They can agitate us, they can give us fear, they can give us direct information. And that technology, since these energetic waves have started, the beginning of this ascension, if we want to call it that, ever since the energies really started picking up, that their technology is not working as well. They've had to basically turn it up all the way to max. And that is causing further problems. We're beginning to see a lot of people that are starting to behave very strangely, very triggered. And it's not just the election. It's everybody is having these issues, and it has to do with the energetic changes that we're trying to acclimate to.
All right, so that is a very freaking creepy thing for us to have talked about. But one of the things that's going to happen, if you say that you want full disclosure, okay, then we need to show whoever is going to be watching this, which could be a large audience and very high-level audience based on the intel we're getting, we need to show them that this can be discussed, and there's no panic. Well, somebody just left, actually, but I think that's because they had to go to the bathroom.